Deedly, deedly, third place. Deedly, deedly, third place. Deedly, deedly, third place. I like candy. It's just not worth the dollar value.
I'm too much of a child still. I'm too much of an addict.
I hope we can start there. That'd be a good first words.
I'm essentially
You
a
get-
fucking 4-year-old child when it comes to candy.
I got enough candy as a kid. Halloween was still bopping when I was a kid. Was it not when you were?
No, I have fucking Halloween.
Well,
Don't
I just,
diminish me.
When I grew up, I just started to realize less kids were out in my neighborhood. Maybe just all the kids that were out grew up all at the same time, and that new wave hasn't hit yet, which is possible. But there was just there's Halloween years in my parents' crib that I just nobody knocked on the door. Weird.
Yeah.
Like my mom's nanny kids would come. I mean, have 3 bags of candy just for them. But yeah.
Weird.
Pretty wild one, pretty wild one. Yeah. Some. Oh man, I was gonna tell you something. I was gonna save it for the pod, but I forgot it. Dude.
Nibs.
Yeah, dude. Little bit of toes.
A little bit of nibs, a little bit of toes.
Dude, in the value of the third place, dude, I'm just going to go ahead and drop the username and password for this email account.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea.
So that everybody can have a little bit of say in what we post and what goes out there.
Hey, if you Venmo us $20, it's yours. $20 is yours.
Dude, and that's a one-time offer. That's a one-time offer.
That's not a standing deal.
That's only live until the 10th episode comes out. So if you watch this one and
2.5 hours
the 10th
from
one
now?
isn't out yet, the 10th one isn't out yet. By the time you're watching this one, $20 Venmeezy, dude, and you can own the password to this. I'm not giving it away. I'm sharing it. It's being
advertising it.
Well, then, if they're gonna hack me, then why would they pay for the password? Faster to Venmo 20. Also, there's no value in this or anything. There's no value or anything.
They're gonna hack it or go into it and then start drawing penises on locking.
No, and then re-uploading the video.
No,
This is so
they're gonna defake you, Lawson.
Dude, honestly, gas.
That would be gas.
I do want to be deep faked.
Alright, see you guys.
Later,
You should
Shred.
have fun at working.
Chocolate love.
You should just quit right now. And then do the podcast.
Go hop on the
and
pod.
dude, just quit right now and just be like, actually, I quit.
Dude, you were talking about,
I should.
fucking, where do you work?
Fleet Farm.
Fleet Farm interview. Fleet Farm,
Yeah. Fleet Farm
employee
quitter,
interview.
Employee exit.
quits on the spot to be
Yeah.
on the podcast. That's a title, dude.
How about $20 and I'll give you the password too? Actually, wait, that's you paying.
I'll give you $10.
What?
I'll give you $10. $20.
Dude, you don't even
I'm
have.
not doing it for anything less.
$40. Damn.
Don't quit your job. Go to work.
Go to
Oh, I
work.
got paid today too, so let's go.
Later.
Even more reason to quit.
Yeah.
That would be funny, dude.
I'll pay you $40 to quit your job right now and be on the pod.
Dude, maybe we should do that. It's the Mr. Beast mentality of putting all the money back into the video, make money from this, and the
That's how we
second
should
we
do
do, just put it back into the video by paying people on the podcast to do stuff. Not like weird things, dude. Like just being like, dude, quit your job. I'll give you $1,000.
Supreme Patty it.
Yeah, I got $1,000 cash, dude. And that's just the start of the podcast. And then we talk about feet for 45 minutes.
Yikes. I bet you there are probably like foot podcasts out there, right?
Dude, I hope not. But it'd be funny if
I
there
bet there are.
was, dude. Dude, it feels like a joke. If I watched a foot podcast, that'd feel like a joke. But there's a lot of stuff I think is a joke. And I've been trying to not clown on things as much. I think maybe I've talked about that
There's
in the
real
podcast.
people out there.
I've been trying to not clown and instead try to accept and understand.
Who are you to judge, Lawson? Who
Right.
the hell are you to
And,
judge?
yeah, that reminds me. We did talk about this on the podcast once because we talked about being judgmental.
Yeah, we did.
Dude, I'm just not even up to date. I haven't even watched the last 2 podcasts. I'm a sinner.
I'm a sinner. I'll zin again.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I got caffeinated, dude. I drank a coffee, and that was my second one of the day. But
I-
it just was a lot, dude.
Both my classes got canceled, so I still went to school anyway, and then they canceled my classes.
Damn.
And I came back home, and then I went to the vape store, picked up my bag of tobacco, and then they had the coffee store right next to it, so I just walked over there, got a coffee, walked outside, lit up a cigarette, drank my coffee, and then I smoked a 1E, dude. Man, fucking head rush. I started getting anxiety. You ever get so high and just like so fucking
Yeah, dude, I
that
think
coffee hits your nervous system, and it's
Dude,
like,
yeah, dude, when I come home from
Dude.
work, I try not to smoke right away because I
that shit will get you.
it gets my heart racing.
That shit will get you.
And then I tweak about my heart racing,
Yeah.
but I know my heart's racing because I'm caffeinated and I'm noticing it more because I'm high.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, that psychs me out. It's called I've heard it called a hippie speedball.
Coffee and a joint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I try to avoid that as much as I can, but sometimes I can't help it. You know, it's like I
A
came home
hippie
caffeinated.
speedball.
I'm making food because I'm hungry, and it's like I'm an addict, so I'm gonna smoke weed right before I eat.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
You gots to do what you gotta do, and I just I don't know.
You got to.
Yeah. It just, but then my heart will race a little bit, and I'll tweak about it for a little bit, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm high. But it's like I think that the paranoia stems from it being illegal when I was young, and also smoking weed when I was young. Because
Totally.
like you're hiding it from everybody for so long that it just became normal for me to want to hide it from people.
There's
So
still
it's
a
like,
lot of
like, dude,
stigma.
I'm way more like confident, or I guess like ballsy when I'm not high.
Yeah.
And it's like alcohol makes me way more confident than that. But
Definitely.
I'm like I'm pretty like I'm okay with confrontation when I'm sober, but when I smoke weed, I am not.
Mm-mm.
So it's like even like somebody will knock on the door, dude. If I just smoked weed and I got high as fuck, I'm gonna like,
Dude, it's funny you say
I mean, like,
that.
dude, if it was really important, they would keep knocking, and I would eventually go get the door. But they never do. It's usually like a salesman just knocks
Yeah.
once and walks away.
I got a good story. I was at a. Well, we'll have the guy I'm about to refer to on the podcast. He'll be on the podcast to tell the story soon enough. But we were at a party, and this guy had like. I don't want to reveal too much.
Yeah, it's hard.
Basically, this guy who used to talk a whole lot of shit back in the day pulled up to this party that we were at, and my friend who he talked this shit to had been waiting a long time to see this fucking kid in person. So this kid walks through the door. This happened a couple weeks ago, and my homie's just like, "Yo, are you what's his name?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I've been waiting to talk to you for a long time."
That's pretty funny.
Anyway, fucking, he got up in his face. He was about to fucking, he was like, "Dude, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you." Fucking,
That's so dumb.
made him super bitch made. Fucking, the kid started like shaking and shit. It was pretty funny. It's very strange.
Dude.
And then, but the reason my homie like didn't swing on him is because our friend Andre like got in the middle. He was like, "Oh, damn, bro. I'll bleep it out. I'll bleep it out."
You know, dude. Andre who? Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant, bro. Andre the Giant hopped in and fucking, he was like, "Dude, I'm too high. Please don't fight in my crib, bro." He was like, he was like, "Dude, I'm literally just high. Dude, stop. I'm just high and I don't want you guys to fight."
Yeah,
Oh,
and
it's
see,
so
that's why I
funny.
think it's like it stems from being a kid because, like, I'm not afraid to be high around my homies. You know, I'm not afraid of confronting my homies while I'm high.
Yeah.
It's strangers. It's it's that added id.
Definitely.
You know, it makes my id go crazy. It's
Dude.
like fight or flight, fight or flight. And when I'm high, I don't want to fight. Dude.
I
I'm
remember
trying
like
to kick it.
back in the day, the thing to do would be like go to the town and just like walk around, smoke a joint, and just like walk around, go to Holiday, get a fucking Slurpee or whatever.
Yeah, dude, as a kid, it was simpler, dude. And
But
it's
I
like,
remember being like 14, 15, getting high in the summertime, and like I would go into a gas station and not even see the cashier.
Dude.
I would
Oh,
just
dude.
like I was so baked it out of my mind.
Dude, so now I guess this is number 9, the marijuana episode. Dude, fuck.
Number 9.
Okay, well, there's a time that I've experienced something similar to this,
Huh.
and this is the story of me smoking weed as a child, and this is smoking medical marijuana for the very first time as a child. I get picked up by a friend. They're with another friend, so we're 3 friends together in a vehicle, and we go to a house. Or we go to a house and we pick up 2 kids. They weren't actually kids; they were around our age, or maybe a little older. We pick up two people, and we take them to another location where there's another person, and we smoke in their garage. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. There's 6 people in a garage sitting around smoking pot, and we smoke. Oh damn! I just turned my do not disturb on. So if there was an I'm sorry. But there was a we smoke a little bit of pot, then we go inside. I'm pretty chooched already, and everybody else is too chooched. And then this lady's like, "Hey, want to go smoke some medical marijuana?" And me and this other kid who was his first time
Yikes!
ever smoking pot was like, "Yeah, me too."
That poor soul.
And he had already smoked bowls. Like, we'd smoked like a bubbler a couple times around the circle. Then we go back out to the garage. We smoke medical marijuana. I'm like, yeah, first time medical. I gots to, Got chooched as fuck. And I'm sitting there after in the living room. I'm like, dude, I want to get the fuck out of here, dude. I was like, this blows. I just need to get out of here. Go see the daylight, dude. So we go out, get into the car. I don't remember what happens, but I do remember. The next thing I remember, I'm standing in a Jimmy John's. I'm standing in a Jimmy John's, and I'm at the pick up your food spot.
Yeah.
And they go, sandwich for Lawson? I'm like, yes, that's me. And, dude, I don't remember ordering a sandwich.
It's just a dream.
Yeah, maybe I didn't even order it. Maybe one of my friends ordered it for me.
Probably.
But, dude, I got
Too huge.
I got a sandwich, and then
Dude, that's how I remember it being. Is just like
crushed the
oh my
sandwich,
God.
and then the next thing I remember after that was I was home and I had a headache. But it was like 6 hours of being baked, dude, and that's a long time. It's been a long, and it's like I wish I could get that again, dude, because now it's like it's not 6 hours.
Hour and a half.
No, dude, it's like 30 minutes tops, dude. You got about 30 minutes to 45 minutes tops before I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm not like actually bone sober, but I'm close enough where it's just like, meh, this is how I normally feel.
I kind of just always give it like an hour and a half.
Yeah. I've probably been there, but I don't know. It's been a while, and if it stacks, and I'm pretty sure it does, tolerance-wise, I'm pretty set. What other bad decisions did you make as a child? Should we outline some bad decisions? We could call this number 9, the bad decisions episode.
I got hooked on amphetamines in like freshman year.
Adderall?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I did a little bit of Adderall too.
It wasn't like it wasn't my prescription. I just bought other kids' prescription.
Yeah,
but they were
I don't
like,
think anybody really did.
No,
Like,
but dude, I got it down to like a science. I just like had like nerdy friends, like not friends, but just like these nerdy kids. There were like 4 or 5 of them, and I would just be like I knew they weren't selling to other people.
I hope these nerdy kids hear this and they're like, "Damn, I thought we were really good homies."
No.
He was just using me for my medication.
Yeah, dude.
I had bonds built with A-Diesel.
Adderall is literally meth. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I was like, I don't know, but yeah, I agree.
I saw some shadows, man.
I've done my share, and I called it good because I was like, too many. I bought like 10 or 11 of them, and I did them over the course of 3 days, just nonstop. And I was like, nah, get on it.
Yeah.
Because they were small, they were just 20s, and I don't think they were salt, but they're just 20 little ones, and pressed ones, and I gobbled those bad boys up over the course of a couple days. Because I took one, and I just like cleaned my room, did my laundry, cleaned my clothes that I just bought from the bins, like some shoes, cleaned them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nothing. I'm going to get a couple more. And then I felt it. And then I just continued to do that. I didn't eat any food for like 2-3 days.
Damn.
And then on Monday, I just
You
hated
crashed.
everything, dude. I hated everything. I was at school. I was like, dude, this is the worst. I went home right away. I was like,
That shit'll make you crash.
and then I drew a little graph on Snapchat because that was when I used Snapchat. So I used the little Snapchat draw thing, and I drew a graph like this. And I was like, the ups are when I take a bunch of medication. The downs are because I took a bunch of medication.
It's about accurate.
It's like
That's how
I
it
probably
works.
could have gotten a prescription. I probably still could get a prescription, but I like that all natural. Dude.
I just got a prescription.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say earlier was that you just said it was meth, dude. and you just got a prescription for meth. Dude, don't let the doctors peddle you, dude.
Dude, I'm peddling the doctors.
Talk to your therapist.
I'm peddling the doctors.
Talk to your therapist and be like, hey, I don't want to take meds. What else can I do?
Nah. Fuck
Meds
all
are,
that.
Dude, meds are fun and they're easy, but I just like some of I don't know if it's. I know meds are good for some people, so it's hard to be like, don't. Because I have no idea how you feel.
Where's this bias coming from, Lawson? How come you got a bias towards the meds?
Dude, I've never taken meds. I'm for Western medicine, dude.
Dude, what? Dude, what? You can't say that.
Dude, I'm for it, dude.
That's the fifth thing you can't say.
Yeah.
You say you're for Western medicine. Fuck that.
Dude, I'm for modern medicine, dude.
I talked about Purdue Pharma.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit,
Dude,
man.
that's what, dude. And you're like, dude, fuck that. But just here's like $20 if I could get my fixins. That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that's why I don't like.
I'm
I don't
not
like
happy. I'm a fucking miserable
Dude,
kid.
nobody is happy, dude.
And we're
That's
all
what I'm saying.
miserable.
So figure it out mentally, not pharmaceutically.
No.
Like, dude, just keep eating shrooms every weekend until you get it figured out. Actually, that's not true because that shrooms does stack. Shrooms does stack, and if you take it enough, you can get a little ditzy.
I did a lot of Eat, Pray, Love in Colorado. A lot of Eat, Pray,
dude,
Love.
and that's what I'm saying. You slowed your brain down a little bit, and you started thinking too much, and maybe you went too fast.
I did.
And that's why you're trying to speed up, catch up
I
right
am.
now. And so, dude, I'm just saying, breathe. Take some deep breaths, like that fish, that flowing fish, dude. Just. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I
Just
just,
fucking moving back and forth, man. That'd be nice.
dude, I just hate to see your downfall be the pharmaceutical.
And my downfall would never be the pharmaceuticals.
I'm just saying.
I just got over a 3-week binge.
Yeah. I take 2 a day every day.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude. That's all I mean. And if you need it, dude, then I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. I'd hate to see it, dude. It'd really make me upset.
That'd be crazy.
I just love you, Hayden. I just don't want the pharmaceuticals to
Dude,
get you.
the pharmas won't get to me.
Dude, big
Richard Sackler will not
dude,
get
I don't
to me.
have. I don't want to have to buy a T-shirt from CustomInks.org, dude.
Nah.
That says "Big Pharma killed my boy."
And it's a picture of this podcast.
Yeah.
It's from this podcast.
Big Pharma killed my boy.
An all red T-shirt, white bubble letter.
I just hate to have to buy that for $26.99, dude.
That would be tough.
Yeah, maybe I could convince a couple other people to get the price down to like $20 a shirt, but still, dude.
Rather just have the person over a T-shirt.
Yeah, right.
Definitely.
Right. And that's all I'm saying, So if you need it, that's okay. But my philosophy is that you should raw dog life. You should experience everything that there is to experience, and you should struggle through everything there is to struggle through.
Dude, I'm totally with you.
You just need a shortcut for now.
Yeah, it just got to a point where I'm going to fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do one of those things you can't talk about on YouTube.
I can't say it live. I can't say it on YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
But when
fair
it gets
enough.
to that point, it's like, damn, what else? I mean, what else can I do?
Yeah, fair enough.
You know?
I don't know, dude. Stop drinking.
Yeah. I've been slowing it down.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Dude, but taking the drastic step to just not seems impossible.
Hey, I started rolling my own stogies.
Yeah, dude. So anything's possible. If you can roll your own stogies and smoke out of a Gandalf
Dude, rolling
pipe,
my own
dude.
stogies is the next fucking leap. I really was like, dude, when I did that, I was so happy. I felt so free from big tobacco.
Dude, I'm thinking of a poster where it's like a little fish eating a bigger fish, eating a bigger fish, eating a bigger fish, or a big fish eating a little fish, eating a little, all the way down, and it's just like a guy vaping, and everyone's like, dude, that guy sucks. And then it's a guy smoking cigs, and he's making fun of the vapor guy. But then above him is a guy rolling his own cigarettes, making fun of him. Then above him is a guy, hookah, rolling a cigar.
Yeah.
Dude, hand rolling your own cigars would be pretty baller too.
Some real Cuban shit, bro.
Dude, see, and this is maybe a little fantasy of mine, dude. But I used to say it when I was younger, and maybe I think I've come full circle around to it. It's just gotten a little bit more advanced because it's more closer. So I gotta flesh it out a little bit more. But when I was a kid, I had a dream to be an onion farmer, dude. I love eating onions, dude, and
raw.
I mean, I like cooking them too, but I'll eat them raw too. Like on a sandwich, raw is fine, but on a sandwich,
Do you eat them like
cooked
an
as
apple?
well. No, I'm not a freak, dude.
I know kids that are like that. They'll eat an onion raw
I wouldn't be
like an apple.
like if you cut an onion into slices, I might chew on one, maybe dip it in ranch, something like that, like a pepper.
Ooh.
You know?
Ooh.
But yeah, dude, I'd probably do something like that. So I don't know, dude. I like simple living. You know,
I agree.
I think there's a lot of happiness in just I got all these onions in the ground and just see the little sprouts up top and I just pull them out, big old onion.
Bulbs.
And I just
Fucking rhizomes, dog.
yeah, dude. So I don't know. I think
What you know about rhizomes?
I don't. I don't know, dude. Onion farming, dude. It's always been a dream of mine.
That's what an onion is. It's a rhizome.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's a place where the plant stores nutrients.
Huh.
Pretty much. It's like a part of its like
That makes sense because it's the bulb of the plant.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, what is it? Tulips? What else has bulbs?
Yeah.
Do tulips have bulbs? I'm forgetting. But yeah, tulips you got to plant in the fall because the ground freezing is what does them.
Yeah.
So you plant that little root in the ground, then the ground freezes, and when it thaws out, then you get tulips. It might be a different flower. I'm not sure if it's...
It is tulips.
Why. But yeah.
You're
So
right.
maybe that's the same with onions.
You should go to school for urban forestry, dog.
No.
You should.
Like I said, dude, school, not for me. I learn by doing stuff. I would love to do stuff when it comes to plants. I'm going to do that.
What do you think I'm doing?
But yeah, and that's okay too. That's fine. It's the same thing as the medication, dude. It's just for me, not for me. You know.
Interesting.
Like, some things are for
you
people.
got such takes, man. You're
Well, because like some people want to be doctors. You should go to college to be a fucking doctor, dude.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to be a doctor. The things I want to do are totally possible to learn by just real world experience, and the life is all about that real world experience. It's about experiencing reality. You know, so raw dog life, no substance style, no prescription style.
as soon as the weather gets nice, springtime comes, I'm getting off of them.
yeah,
It's all about the weather.
and it is counteractive to say like, oh, you shouldn't do that, but I smoke weed religiously, kind of a thing. It's like I know that's a little hypocritical, but ultimately, like I would like to not smoke as much weed, but I also really enjoy it. So it's difficult, and there's not like if there's nothing actively negative in my brain about it. I could probably not inhale as much smoke. That'd probably be the first step when
That's
it
how I
comes
felt
to
about
that.
rolling the Stogs, man.
But I'm about trying to become a better person.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the arc.
That's what we're about at the third
arc.
place.
That's the arc I'm on right now. Is I'm trying to become a better person. I don't
Yes,
know.
sir.
I just think it's a goal for myself. I don't feel like I'm not trying to be better than anybody, but I'm trying to be better than myself.
What Kanye say?
I don't know.
If you're a fan of me, you're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Huh.
You're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. If you listen to my music.
Huh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right?
Maybe he's just trying to grab every last narcissist out there, though.
I fuck with Kanye, man.
Yeah, I do too.
Kanye's
I do
dope.
too. He's a smart man. That's why I'm saying. Maybe
That might be risky to say on YouTube. Ew.
Dude, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things that we've said that are worse than that already.
I said the R word.
Yeah.
I don't
and we
even bring that
didn't
up
edit it out.
I got lazy, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
It's at the end of the video, dude. No one's going to find that.
That's what we're all about at the third place.
Nope,
I
it's not what we're all about.
had some homies, they FaceTimed me the other day, and they were like, dude, these kids were coked out of their mind. And they go, these kids go, yo, we were listening to your podcast. We just skipped to a random place on a random episode, and as soon as we skipped, it was you talking about how you got head like 5 times in the car. I was like,
Nice.
nice.
That is crazy that we said stuff like that off rip.
Right? That's
like,
fucking nuts.
Now it's still not even really appropriate to tell anything about our lives.
No.
And but I think where we're gonna find comfort is having so much out, it's hard to find. Huh? So there's a legal strategy I've heard about only through television.
Wow.
I have no idea if it's real or not. But when somebody subpoenas documents, they
vomit all over
they
it?
spam hella documents and they spam them in paper.
Yep.
Because if they're on a computer, you can just search
Yeah.
for keywords and stuff.
Legal
But if you put them in
mumbo
paper,
jumbo.
then somebody has to page through every single piece of paper, try and find the thing you're trying to hide from them.
Damn.
Which is another weird thing about our legal system, dude. What an
Creepy.
interesting way to do things. There shouldn't be loopholes like that. I think if you're guilty, you should go to jail. How do we know if someone's guilty? I don't know, but you should spend years figuring it out instead of, toss them away. And it's like, I don't know. I have opinion. Dude, what's your hot take on the prison industrial system? Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah. Well, if you were so private prisons are a thing, super profitable. You're in charge. The government's like, we need one more private prison. They put you in charge. What are you doing? You have unlimited budget. How is your prison gonna be the prison? What would you do to make it better? Different?
There's a video game on Steam. I have it. I've played it. It's Prison Architect, and it's just that. It's you just like play as a prison warden, and it's like a top-down game.
Yeah, but like, what would you do? Do you have any hot ways to fix it? If you're going to jail today, what would you want? You know, if you're going to prison today, not jail.
I would give them the bare minimum and pocket the rest.
Give who the bare minimum?
The prisoners.
So everywhere else, you would
Yeah.
just do the same thing that
Yeah.
everybody else did. You want to hear what I would do?
What?
my way of doing it would be, and maybe this is we'd call it Australia. Call it Australia, dude. And it's a prison where you take a city, you build a city in the desert or something, and you put apartment buildings and houses and stuff and jobs and stuff, and you just put all the prisoners there. Families can come visit. You have locks to your
It's in the
apartment.
middle of the
your room
desert, though?
and stuff. Yeah, it's just a city. It'd just be like traveling to North Dakota or something, you know?
Yeah, but then somebody can leave really
No,
easy.
there's fences and stuff. It's still a prison. There's fences, there's security guards and everything around the gates and everything. It's all locked down.
Huh.
But it's a city in there, and people can, like, anybody can come in and blah, 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 blah. But we'll like, drug test to make sure there's no drugs. You know, we'll search everybody on the way in. It's like, yeah, if you find a way, good ups. But we'll also give you a lot of stuff, too. And it's like you can work in there for money and not $1.50 an hour. Like,
That'd be
you can work
kick-ass.
in there for money.
That'd be kick-ass.
Yeah.
There's a Subway in there.
Or there's just, it's like start your own business kind of a thing, and we just have the shit to do it. So it's
That
like,
reminds me, I got a $10 Subway gift card.
nice.
I'm gonna get myself 3/4 of a foot long.
I bet you can find, if you download the app, I bet you could get something for free.
That's a great idea.
Don't do it now, dude. Do it later. Dude, the audio is just going to be
I'm not
swiping.
doing it. I'm not fucking it up.
Dude, you're so hype about a little meal, a little dinner.
Dude, just
Is that what
Subway?
you're... Yeah,
Free Subway? Are you kidding me?
yeah, free Subway's good. Free Subway's good. I'm not a big fan of Subway.
I'm not either, but free Subway?
I'm a JJ's man, dude.
I am a JJ's, man. I fuck with JJ's.
I'm a JJ
JJ,
man.
I'm a JJ, man.
Off to work, buddy? Dude, we tried to recruit Rael, but quit your job right now, dude.
Some nibs, bro.
Quit your job right now. Come on the podcast, talk about quitting your job.
Give you $20.
Yeah,
Called in, dude. I felt like shit.
Oh, dude, that'd have been perfect. We could have lied about you quitting your job.
That's my last shift. I can quit my job today.
Your jacket?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Just call him right now and tell him you got liquid D.
Sorry, bad case of liquid D. No, I was gonna call him and be like, "Yo, I just woke up. Sorry, it's inconvenient, but I threw up. Sorry."
Mom,
Get a squirt bottle. Call him up. I got the Hershey squirts.
Dude, having a soundboard for calling in to quit, dude.
Sorry, I can't come
Sorry,
in.
I can't make it in. Wah, 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 wah. I'm just not feeling good. Dude. Drop in the comments your personal manifesto.
Do you have a manifesto?
No, but should we write one?
Yes.
How long does a manifesto have to be? What even is a manifesto? I'm not really sure. I thought it was just a journal.
It's like, what's like your political belief and why are you doing it?
So it's like coming up with a party.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Or like, what are you doing and why are you doing it?
That's dumb. But I understand why it's important. People will take your drastic views and then use hints or parts of them to.
I've been meaning to
build
write a
something.
will.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking about dying, and I don't have any stuff. I think if you had stuff,
I got a
yeah,
car.
Not important. Your parents will just have it, and if somebody asks them for it, then they'll have it.
I'll give it to
Also,
my
if you
homie.
if you wrote a note somewhere that was just like, "Give my car to my homie," your parents would probably honor that.
Probably.
It's like they probably don't want your car, you know?
Probably not.
Right.
It's a nice
like,
car.
That's why it's like a will as a kid, not really important. But if you had like $50K, then maybe you should have a will. You know,
Yeah.
not that you should be worried about dying, but You never know. Life's crazy. You get a car accident tomorrow.
We need to make fucking 50 bands, man. We need to start getting cash on us.
Just so you can get the will.
Just so we can have cash on us, man.
Yeah, dude, I would like to have some cash on me. I want 50K.
Imagine having
dividends.
50 bands in your room.
That's what I was talking about. Just like, what if I just was content with working at one lame job and saving the way I save? Like 10, 15 years, dude, I could probably just call it quits. I'd probably make I'm not like I'd be living great, dude, but I could, in 10, 15 years, I can save up enough money to make dividends $2,000 a month. Easy.
That's
dude.
crazy.
Easy, dude.
Crazy.
There's
Paying those property taxes.
well, you can see things like you can Google like how much of each stock you need to make how much money per month.
Wow.
Like to make I forget what it was, to make like 2,000 or 3,000 a month. There's one stock that pays out like 15% yield, something like that.
Damn.
That you'd only need to own like 63K for that to be the case. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
That's pretty attainable.
Right. And so I've heard them say invest in yourself, the stock market, or something that makes you money, and invest in your future. Save your money now, save yourself later. Invest in yourself means giving yourself a raise. So if you take money you got from working, because that's the only place to get money is from working, if you took that money and you put it into a stock that pays you dividends, you just gave yourself a raise. Whether it's, $5 a year, which is nothing, but if you continuously do that, that $5 adds up.
Yeah.
That's why dividends
Exponentially.
valuable. Yeah. Growth stocks can do the same thing because, let's say you put $100 into a stock that grows 8% every year. You put $100 in, at the end of the year, you get $8. You can take that $8 out, and you that's like getting a dividend kind of a thing. So that's another way to do it. So it's like you could buy Apple stock, and then every year, whatever percentage it went up, just sell that percentage of your stock.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Damn. That's good gas.
Yeah. So that's how you claim dividends on growth stocks. So it's like the same thing. So what people say is to buy dividend paying growth stocks like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. Those are companies that pay dividends, but they also print money.
Yeah.
I'd love to be a print money company. Dude, I think I would quit.
Isn't the stock market going to crash any second?
Yeah, I just actually read something. JP Morgan said that 5 months. That's
Yeah.
what they say.
Yeah.
We're currently on a 5-month bull run, and they're thinking it's about to be. But who knows? They've been wrong before.
They have.
It's big hedge funds. They can be wrong.
They don't know shit.
Right. So, and also, what if they're just leaking that information so that everybody sells like idiots? They can buy and it'll go up, or so that poor people don't make any money. Right. It could be any number of things, but I'm trying to keep it separate and diverse enough that it doesn't matter. But I would like to be able to, because every time the stock market's gone down, I've had all my money in stocks, which sucks because then I can't buy more when it's low.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep some money separate, so when it goes low, I can just fucking buy some, dude,
Nice.
at a crazy nice price.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's hackable. I think there's plans and methods enough to make it usable and valuable. I just don't want to work. I think it's like I'm so lazy, and I can think enough thoughts where like I gotta get out, dude. I'd lose my mind, dude. I can't work for another 20, 30 years. Like I'm 23. If I retire at 63, dude, 40 more years, dude.
And I have a sore back.
Dude, and I just wouldn't be happy. So I like sitting outside in nature and kicking it in nature style and doing stuff that gives me satisfaction, like growing plants, like growing onions,
Building forts.
building forts, building a double-decker tower in my crib, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't understand why more people don't lean towards that creativity. They take the like, oh, somebody's willing to do it for me. I don't have to do it.
Yep.
I'd rather do it if it makes my life simpler, easier. But who
People are
knows?
weird, man.
Yeah. Also, so do you think survival of the fittest is a good thing? Do
Yes.
you think natural selection is good?
Yes.
Do you think we should lean into it?
Yes.
Is that considered genocide?
No.
Why not? What if we? Okay, so if survival of the fittest and natural selection you're cool with, everybody who's disabled, not worth feeding them.
I wouldn't say it's not worth feeding them.
Well, dude, that's what I mean. Should we lean into it? Lean into natural selection.
It's like if their disability is putting the rest of the group in danger,
Maybe.
you got to drop it off, man.
And I'm not completely opposed to it.
But
I'm just trying to get you to say bad words.
Water will choose the path of least resistance.
I mean, because I feel that way about old people. I've talked about that before. I think
Yeah,
old
it's a
people should
dicey
die
one.
when they get old, dude.
I
It's
fucking hate that one.
You're just grumpy, dude.
I fucking
And it's
hate
like,
that one.
It's just like go somewhere else and be
Old
around
people
other
are
people.
fucking cool, man.
Well, we should round them up. We should we should give them tags that distinguish them from everybody else.
No.
We should separate them from ourselves.
No.
All right, Roger, you got about 24 minutes before you're on.
I'll be in the dressing room.
Okay.
Sounds
In the
good.
green room?
In the powder room.
Yeah, I'll be in my trailer.
Okay, heard. We'll send somebody. We'll send the assistant to grab you.
Sounds good.
I'll be in my trailer.
Dude, I've thought about that here. I've thought about asking Bobby if I could sublease.
Just put a
here.
little trailer on the yard.
And dude, just buying an RV. I could still shower here. I could still, take shits and
do what you got to do, but you're just always
I'm
outside.
just out in the yeah, because it's like just put an RV right there. I don't even need a big one, dude. It's like a car's length one, really.
Well, you got a van, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude. And I could use,
my dad just bought a
the van's a little
4Runner.
cramped to live in all the time, though. And I'm not. I have thought a little bit about it. There has been nights where I stare out my window at my van. And I'm like, maybe it'd be nice to sleep in there. When it was raining the other day, I was like, oh, it'd be nice, but it's kind of cold. Dude, when I tried to leave the house the other day at 5 a.m, dude, door was frozen shut.
Yeah.
The front door. I thought somebody was like holding onto the handle, and I was like, tried to look through the glass to be sure.
Boom.
Because they want somebody to get me the second, like if they're holding the handle, and then when I finally got it, they just like bum rushed me.
Creepy.
I gotta start.
Isn't it
carrying
crazy
that.
how we have instincts like that all the time?
I think that's
But like, when does some shit like that ever happen?
you're just supposed to survive, and the reason we have that is because our ancestors are the ones that survived. Trauma can be passed down. You've heard
Yeah,
that?
generational trauma.
Right, because that's how they survived, was they experienced that trauma, and they associate it as bad, so they avoid it. Just like if you were an animal and you watched your mom get eaten by a tiger, you'd know to avoid tigers. So when you had kids, your kids would also avoid tigers, That kind of a thing. We survived because we were afraid. And that's probably been said. People have definitely talked about that.
I think it's like up until the age of like 6 months or something. But babies, when they're up until the age of 6 months, will like self-identify as the mother,
Dude,
as their mother.
I'm so confused how human babies survived a while ago.
Isn't that strange?
Because, dude, like, anything kills a baby now. Like, babies just pick shit up and eat them. And I think maybe it was a lack of contraceptive, so everybody was always pumping out babies. Mm-hmm. And most babies just died. But because we were always pumping them out, dude, does that mean every other time except for now, people were hitting it more?
No, they were definitely hitting the less.
Do you think, though?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe it was just less variety. But, like, you got a wife when you were 16. And
When you were 12.
you have 13 kids with her.
Yeah.
And I don't think 13 kids equals 13 times. It's definitely like for 9 months straight you were just hitting it. It's kind of grimy to talk about, but I'm just thinking about like dude, like way long ago. It just must have been all the time. Like imagine this, you're a peasant, dude. And you have the one good thing that's happened to you is you married the hottest peasant lady.
Yeah, but you'd be living in the hut with
Dude,
all 12 children.
listen. You married the hottest peasant lady. You're the everything else about your life is awful.
Dude, that'd
You
be
work all the
hot.
time, dude. You're dirty. You only get to bathe once a month. But you start to like that about your wife, that she only bathes once. Sometimes every 20 days, you beg her not to. You're like, I like that stank on you. A little bit of,
I'm going to say...
a little bit of thwang.
I'm going to say... No, I won't say it.
Yeah. See, and that's what I mean. If it was the only good thing in your life,
Love.
dude, you would worship it, dude.
Yeah, dude, are you
You would
kidding
worship
me?
her. You would worship her.
You know that 14th century peasant...
That's what I mean. And the only good thing that happened to you, and so
Succulent, bro.
every year, the only thing you look forward to is just hitting it all the time. All the time. You're starving most of the time, but the one reliable thing in your life
Damn.
is that you're just constantly hitting it. Yeah. The lord of your farm comes by, spits on your face, and takes your daughter away, and you're like, I gotta fuck my wife.
Yeah. I bet that. I'm sure that's how it went.
He beats the shit out of you and then spits on you.
I mean, what do you do today? Like, you have a shitty day.
Yeah.
You go home, kick it with your lady.
Gotcha. I don't know. I just feel like, but maybe not. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe it is more now because it's more socially acceptable to just
Fuck.
frick around and do what you wanna.
And fuck.
Do what you wanna.
Yeah, podcast. Yeah, guys. I fuck. I
wouldn't.
do.
I would not.
It's gross, man. It spreads a lot of germs.
Spreads a lot of germs.
Who's listening to fucking trap?
Roger, in the shower.
Weird.
Bluetooth connection. Yeah, I can. That Alexa's connected to my phone, so I can call it. I can listen in.
Can you play something?
I can talk through it right
no
now.
way.
I can be like, hey, what are you doing in the show?
Roger.
You jerking it? Yeah. All right, we gotta stop talking about meat beating, dude.
Dude, there's a lot of meat beating in the
and
podcast.
The flesh of men and women. La da dee da. That's just a little intro, outro kind of. All right, that's like a little.
Do you want to make an outro?
No, because I like the quick, abrupt ending so that people don't click away until the very end of the video.
Yeah, but like, what
It's
about
a trick and a trap, dude,
what
and we're
about-
gonna keep that.
what about in like the last 15 seconds of the video? We put up
15's
links.
too long.
We put up links.
We can do that. We can do that thing where
Those
after the video
boxes.
plays, it says, "Watch these."
this one or this one
Yeah.
or this one.
I have seen that. That was one of the things ChatGPT suggested.
Yeah.
Was utilizing the tools YouTube has to
Autoplay.
offer. Yeah, that's why I made a playlist of all our videos so that when somebody
Nice.
watches one, it
immediately goes to
starts
the
queuing
next.
up the other ones.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
we're trying to get viewership as
We're trying to get viewers up and then viewers down.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just,
We should play like a dominoes or something after this.
dude. One time I thought about, for this, dude, playing a little game of chess while also talking.
That'd be
I like
solid.
the idea of doing stuff while also talking.
Have a
where
second
it's just
cam.
like, that's why there's a little bit of a treat if you're like watching versus
Little
just
ADHD.
listening. Yeah. You know, just like a little bit of like a, what are you guys doing over there? That's why it's like eating on the podcast would be funny. Even though it'd ruin the audio, it'd just be so funny to.
Definitely. I was snacking some nibs this whole podcast.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
The nibs are so good though.
I want to do a little bit of everything. I don't want to be any sort of thing. It's just chilling and talking, and I don't want to think hard about it. But it's like every kind of thing. Like if we can get somebody that people want to hear talk, get them. You know, if we can do something that's funny to look at, let's do that. You know, if we can have something that's visually appealing, or enjoyable to see, we're doing that. And so it's like if we had like a nicer setup, like mic wise and everything, I'd move around a lot more. We wouldn't just always sit here. I want to do one like kicking it over there
Yeah.
in the stairwell. You know, weird spots. Post up everywhere. Just go to IKEA. Set up in one of their little displays.
That'd be crazy.
Just do an hour. Be like, yeah, we're just testing it out to see if it'd be good for our podcast.
Do like a Fortnite stream at the IKEA desk.
A Fortnite stream, dude. I don't know. There's just like getting access to funny stuff is funny, and like I don't know. And this is boring to talk about. We gotta switch it up.
Yeah, it is.
Where were you born?
What the fuck?
It's on my list.
Shakopee, Minnesota.
And did you ever live in Shakopee, or you just were
Yeah.
born there?
Yeah, no, I was just born there. I was just born in that hospital.
Did you ever find the doctor who helped birth you, and then go
Did you?
meet up with them?
Did you? No. Did
No.
you? That's
No.
fucking weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but it'd be kind of funny.
My mom birthed me. No doctor fucking.
Yeah, but the doctor was there holding your head.
Nah. Ew, dude.
Yeah.
He was probably touching my mom's cooter. Ew! Don't
Dude, your mom can't watch
Dude,
this, dude.
That's fucking gross, dude. Yeah, my mom can't.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hayden's mom. I'm sorry.
Don't talk about my mom's cooter.
You're the only one who said it.
It was, I don't know, man. It popped into the mind. Gross.
What popped into your mind?
fucking birthing, man.
I was trying to bait you.
Yeah, you wish. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, that'd have been a nice one. That would have been a nice gotcha. Dude, can you? Oh man, we're 1/10 of the way there
This is
after this
bad,
next one,
dude.
dude. Dude, so I asked you where you were born. Do you have any memory? What's your best memory of Shakopee? Oh, dude, just absolutely. Here's our location. Come find us.
I don't have any.
No memories.
I mean, me and Roger like to go to a Somali spot down there.
Nice.
But yeah.
What's the best prank you've ever pulled?
That's a good one. It was senior prank day, high school. We did our little senior prank. So this kid ordered like 1,000 stink bombs. Which was pretty funny. They were like,
That's
they were
awful.
They were like these sugar. It was like sugar glass, and the inside was liquid. So you just throw it and it would break, but it wasn't like glass. It was
Yeah,
like I don't know,
sugar.
whatever. And so
Sugar.
yeah, just handed out a bunch of those, and then time came, and I was just running down the hallway. I had fucking my pockets were full of them. I was throwing them out by the handfuls.
That's gross.
And as I was running down, just fucking tossing these bitches, I fucking threw one at the wall. It hits the wall, bounces off without breaking. Or no, it hits the wall, bounces off, and then breaks, and it all falls into a kid's hair.
That's
All
brutal.
just...
That's brutal.
Yeah, he was a little freshman.
I would have killed you if I was him.
He was a little freshman. I didn't give a fuck.
Dude, what if you use that as one of his reasons?
He could suck me, dude. I
What
don't
if that
give
was
a-
one of his 13
I
reasons
could
why,
care
dude?
less. If I was the 13th reason, that kid had it coming then. That's survival of the fittest. That's how I feel about survival of the
That
fittest.
is a pretty solid prank. I mean, it's bad. I don't know if I've ever really pulled too many pranks that I remember. I'm not really a big prank guy. I'm more of a bit guy.
Yeah.
I do bits, not
You
pranks.
did it, yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before, but
I was always on the pranks.
I used to like sit in the hallways and stuff, and I'd be like, "Hey, no running," stuff
Dude.
like that, and people would be like,
That's a good one.
I'd be like, "Hey, no yelling," and then they'd quiet down. And
Dude,
stuff,
this one
and then
that-
they'd realize that I'm also a student.
Me and my buddy, we were in middle school at the whenever we'd go to the mall, if there were any one of those booths, you know those like little booths where they try
Kiosk?
to yeah, and they have like wigs, like a wig booth,
Yeah.
and it has all the mannequins and shit. Every time they have one of those and a lady's standing there, just walk up, look at her, and then sniff the wigs, and then just leave without saying anything. It is the funniest shit you will ever
You used to
see.
do that, dude?
Yeah.
That's a good bit,
It
dude.
was
That's
so
a good bit.
funny.
Dude, I had one time at the
They just
Mall
look
of
so scared.
at the Mall of America, this dude had a kiosk. He shined my shoes to promote this shoe cleaner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
It worked?
Yeah. I was wearing Gucci shoes, dude, and he
Wow,
just scrubbed them up, dude, cleaned them up.
that'd be nice.
It didn't work. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a lap. I'll come get some. I never came back. I don't get got, dude. No salesman gets me. If somebody tries to sell me something, I'm more inclined not to get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if I have a need, I search for it. If I have a need, I search for the thing. There's nothing that's like, we got a product for you.
If I see one of my idols using the product, I'll buy the product too.
Yeah, dude. If Kim Kardashian was like, this is the only bar soap I use, I'd switch. Dude, think of bad celebrities to use for endorsements. Yo, if Tucker Carl's
It's a good one. I fucking hate seeing that guy's face.
Yeah, I don't like how he talks. I'm surprised that
He's-
people like him.
yeah.
Even like, maybe it's just like it's like
As liked as he is, he's so mainstream.
I know, and it's crazy because I feel like people should be like, "Oh, that guy's a loser, dude," because he's just like, "Well, what about this? Oh, what about this?"
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like, whoa.
And like nobody remembers the time when he was a nutcase on Fox.
Dude, also he was like he's just always been weird, and he's like
Literally.
he was like rich and weird, and he just like was constantly like a bow tie weird kind
Just
of guy.
a weird dude.
I don't know.
Unsettling.
Trying to think of other people that wouldn't be good people to be like, and this person supports it.
Any politician.
Yeah, any politician.
I think, like, I don't know what it is, but like Hillary Clinton, God, do I hate that woman.
Dude, I think you maybe got sold. Maybe you bought into something, dude. 'Cause
What?
You want to know what I feel about her?
What?
Nothing.
Really?
Right. Which is why I think maybe you got sold.
She's
to
just
the
another
stuff
one like
online.
Tucker Carlson where it's like, dude, I fucking hate seeing that person's face.
Here's my thoughts on
I
Hillary
hate how
Clinton.
big they are, how much of a thing it is.
Maybe I just don't know any facts about her, but what has she done?
Benghazi.
What is that?
It was like I forget how many U.S. troops it was, but like she refused. Her and her administration like refused to the Benghazi situation.
It's probably everybody.
Yeah, but like
It's probably everybody, and then the news made it seem like it was mostly her to clown on her.
I
or to
forget the
share
whole
down.
story, but there is definitely why you're so quick to defend a
Well,
politician.
this is what I was saying earlier, or in the last one about I'm always everybody gets the
Fuck them all, dude.
I play devil's advocate and I give everybody their like fair points as if everybody was smart and rational all the time, where in most cases people are not smart and rational.
How do you feel about Diddy getting arrested?
You probably did it. You know? Was he on Epstein's list?
Yeah. I don't know if he was. Probably not.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He probably did it. You know, isn't he? He's a billionaire, right?
I think he's up there, hundreds, millions.
Yeah.
I think he's like been human trafficking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that what it is? Human trafficking? I'm not sure.
I think he's been doing that for like 20 years.
Yeah, that probably seems about right. I don't know. I think people. I've heard that getting a certain amount of money chemically changes something in your brain. A new pathway is created in your brain, just like when you like trip or something, or when you learn something new, a pathway is created.
That's crazy.
When you reach a certain amount of money, a pathway is changed in your brain, which is why it's like then knowing that makes it easier to believe or rationalizes the like, why don't rich people do good things? Because once you get to that point of money, your brain is different.
You're
not
crackhead.
thinking the same as when you're addicted to the money. Who knows? I maybe I'll know someday. Yo, if I ever get enough money, flex this clip on me. I'll know what it means. I'll know
That's
what
good.
it means. It'll unconnect that pathway in my brain and make me be like, oh, you're right, money's for chumps.
You ever seen that graph of like your brain sober and your brain on mushrooms, and it shows like the neural connectivity?
Mm-mm.
It's a crazy picture. I'll show it to you.
I think I have seen some pathways firing kind of a thing. Video, something like that. I feel like knowing that, we should be able to figure a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, we should.
I wish we could devote everything to science. I'm a science man. You know?
Oh, man, for the people.
Dude, science is the future, and just learning the knowledge, not necessarily like fleshing it all the way out, but like pocketing it, back pocketing it a little bit. You know, just having a little bit of.
Those who fail to study history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah, dude, and I worry about that too. They also say the past is in 2020 vision, something like that, or there's a term for like looking back through history, and they say that is 2020 because it's easy to guess what happened after you know it. Like it's easier to know like what the right thing to do is after it happened.
Hindsight
Is 2020. That's what they say,
Yeah.
dude. Us just being dumb and slow and trying to figure out words. Oh, what's that word? Convention?
We gotta stop smoking the pot, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna switch up to something cooler. Like
I'm telling you, hop on the meth.
prescription medication.
Meth,
Yeah.
meth.
Nah, dude.
I
Prescription
love amphetamines.
prescription medication for chumps.
No,
Whoa,
it's
that's my
awesome.
hot take.
Okay, how about this? No great man ever became great without an amphetamine addiction.
Like who? Hitler? Who are you talking about?
Most great men.
Yeah,
Alexander
probably.
the Great.
Yeah, because everybody who doesn't take medication eventually learns that stuff's not important. Dude, you can also, like, I wouldn't idolize anybody, but if you're trying to idolize world leaders, dude, you're idolizing psychopaths, dude. It's like, dude, yeah, they were all on
Alexander the Great was
because it's
kick-ass.
like, they're like, yeah, I can do this, but, like, it's just you or me. They weren't anybody special. They're just a dude.
This is some fucking guy.
Yeah. And so it's just like, you get in that position, you're like, yeah,
It's-
I can do this. And then you close all the doors. You're like, I got this under control. Then you close the doors and you're like, oh, fuck.
It's crazy to think how
fuck.
much people,
And then you pop a
um,
bunch of medication and then you believe in yourself again.
It's crazy how much people like idolize like musicians. Like
I don't think you should idolize
they're
anybody.
not even human. Like
Yeah,
isn't
that's
that
crazy.
weird?
Like, oh my God, they touched me.
yeah, right. Like dude, that is a fucking human being.
I think interacting is way better. I don't know if I could be like lose my mind just because somebody touched me. It might be dope to be like, just dapped up this person. Never thought I'd do that.
Just dapped up Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Just dapped up Diddy.
Yeah.
Just got trafficked by Diddy.
Did he dapped up you?
Well,
Gulp.
yeah, that's
Ugh.
crazy, dude. What would you do if a billionaire bought you today? Jeff Bezos walks in here, and he's got a team of 20 people following him, some assistants, some in full SWAT gear, and he's just walking around. He's like, grab
Briefcase.
him, him,
I'm busting it down sexual style.
for Jay Bezos.
For Jay Bezos, I'm busting it down.
Sexual style.
Sexual
huh?
style.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think he'd want you to do? What if he just wanted you to do like he just wanted you to wash his dishes naked, and he just liked to watch that from binoculars and from the other side of his room? The binoculars is weird, but then you see the size of the room, you know? 'Cause he's a
like-
billionaire.
He buys me my own house just so he can watch me.
Yeah, and
He's
he's like the curtains are
Keep the
permanently
windows.
open. They're zip tied over something.
Hey, as long as you're in here naked, I'll give you get the house, you get free money, I'll give you a free car.
Dude,
just
gosh,
gotta
dude, I wonder what
Do the
kind of
dishes
stuff like
naked
that.
once a day.
See, and I'm a creative guy. I think I should be a billionaire because I'd come up with some stuff like that, you know? It's just like, I'm sick of watching porn, dude. I'm done. So I bought a house. I moved I moved some babes in, dude, and I just leave the windows open. I pay them to just do stuff in the house naked.
Interesting.
Doesn't even have to always be sexual, dude. They're just in the house naked. And
In house naked. Nice.
I'd get one of those pirate scopes, dude. That way I can search for booty. Oh, dude, that's it. No, dude. I would have those things that you see on top of skyscrapers, dude. Where you gotta
yeah.
put a quarter in.
One of these.
You gotta put a quarter in, you get a minute, and you're like looking at it.
That'd be good.
Yeah, dude, that's some nice things.
I'm ready to end this podcast.
Dude, it's not even the full length
Oh,
yet.
I know.
You getting a little antsy, dude?
I am getting antsy, bro. That's what happens.
All right, let's see what else I got here, dude.
I'm eating the nibs.
La, 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 la.
Sometimes the pods get me antsy, man. I just be sitting for too
Yeah,
long.
dude, it's the sitting for me too.
Uh-huh.
Dude, what's your favorite way to release anger?
Working out.
Yeah? And do you feel like you actively do that when you
No.
get angry? Huh. What's your second favorite way to get
Drinking.
the duality of man?
Subs-
Dude, speaking of
subuse.
duality of man, dude, I have something that might just push us over the limit here, dude. So, I'm playing chess at work earlier today, right? I got busy, so I was like, yo, sorry, I'm at work, because he thought I was just being a bitch, not playing him back. But then I was like, what was the happiest moment of your life? A stranger on chess, dude. Somebody from UK, dude.
No way.
Yeah, I had to ask him, dude, because I love asking people deep questions because it catches them off guard. Because who cares about how's your day?
What'd he say?
What's up? How are you? He said hearing his kids say I love you, daddy.
Damn.
The happiest he's ever been. But then I was like, that's wholesome. And he was like, I was gonna say winning $14,000 and spending it on hookers and blow. But I think that's a bit from something.
Yeah, I think that is a bit.
Because I feel like I've heard that before, but it's also a pretty common trope. Might just be a thing.
Hookers and blow is real.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. A chess guy from across the world. I'm actually gonna drop his username on chess.
His
right
chess username?
now. No, I can't do that. not like anybody would ever look him up and mess, but like it's possible that they could find him on chess.com, play him, and then be like, "Yo, I heard your kids say that they love you," you know, or something. Or I heard you won $14,000. Spent it on hookers and blow.
They're pretty awkward.
Yeah,
Well, I already name dropped Andre the Giant, so
yeah.
I bet I'll hear about that one in a couple weeks.
Yeah, does he actively listen?
No, but
Dude, let's just start name dropping people to gain viewers. Because then if they hear about it, yeah, just doxing people's stories and lives. And then when they hear it, they'll listen to it angry, like, yo, what the fuck? I just make shorts of every time we just name drop the fuck out of somebody.
yeah, well, we were with Roger at his house over in Eden Prairie at shit. What's the address? I
Dude,
can't
one time
remember.
me and a friend, we went into this bathroom at this public area, and we started the soap dispenser on fire.
Wow, you guys were shit.
Yeah, dude. That's just part of being a kid. You gotta be a
It
little
definitely
shit.
is, bro. Degeneracy.
It was sick though, because the soap started dripping out of it. Because I burnt, like the plastic started dripping, then the soap started spilling out of it. It was cool, dude. It was
Cool.
pretty cool. Then this plastic was dripping and fire was on the floor too.
See, how would you have learned those physics without learning those physics?
School. But we also went in there another night and we broke a window because we had a little window breaker thing. Pretty cool. And then there was another time we went in there and we found a fire extinguisher and we just dumped it into a room. And it fills up the room with smoke, dude, fast.
You can't breathe in it.
Yeah, and then we just yeeted it in there, closed the door, and left.
It doesn't dissipate. It just stays in the air for a while.
It's super gnar. Well, and now I know what happens when you use a fire extinguisher, so...
You remember those two that Jay Money gave us? He gave me?
Yeah. You use them?
Yeah, we were at I had a bonfire in my crib, and we just fucking lit him off. Had a little fight with him. Got real... I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, I bet, dude. That's not good.
It was dope, though.
It's like chemicals in there.
Yeah.
You should have, like, stood on a skateboard and just gassed both of them.
I didn't realize how bad it was.
Yeah, being a dumb little kid, huh?
Yeah.
It just kind of sucks being a dumb little kid, but that's how you're supposed to learn, I think.
I learned.
There's some proverb about letting your kid touch the fire and burn themselves, but not letting them fall in.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
It's like when a kid walks next to the fire, you watch them to not let them fall in, but you'll let them touch something and burn themselves, because then they learn that it's not to touch.
Those little shits, man.
Yeah, it's like, and that's how you learn. You know, I learned that the oven was hot because I burned my hand in the oven, dude.
Dumbass.
Well, I'm a kid, you know. It's hard to grab stuff out the oven.
What can you do?
Nothing. All right, let's end it.
Later, pod.